At dawn, the ancient Lion King awakens alone. Sacred winds whisper of endings written in dust. Turquoise spirits hover above cracked earth, and memory. Power breathes slowly before the fall begins now. The aging king rises with fading strength. Each step carries centuries of blood and rule. Young shadows gather beyond the sacred horizon. The throne feels heavier than ever before tonight. The land remembers every ruler who claimed dominion. Turquoise spirits circle, neither kind nor cruel. Challenge is not hatred, but destiny fulfilled. The cycle sharpens its ceremonial blade again. A roar breaks the silence of sacred ground. Youth answers age without mercy or joy. Ancestral forces watch without interference. Only balance matters within the eternal law. The old king stumbles, yet dignity remains. The feat does not erase his sacred bloodline. Spirits gather to witness transition. Power prepares to change hands once more. The new king turns from fallen authority. Pots of turquoise light guide his ascent. Legacy follows him like a shadow. Rule begins where mercy and burden meet. Stone faces of ancestors awaken silently. They judge without words or emotion. Strength alone never grants sovereignty. Only acceptance of sacrifice opens the way. The passage remembers every fallen ruler. Symbols ignite beneath careful, reverent steps. Memory presses against living flesh. No king ascends without carrying the dead. Upon the plateau, spirits form ancient shapes. Flames dance with recognition and warning. Power is welcomed, never celebrated. Coronation binds flesh to fate eternally. The earth trembles as hidden rivers awaken. Ancestral energy floods the living world. Every victory disturbs deeper balances. The crown always awakens consequences below. Ghosts of past kings rise together. They do not forgive, nor condemn. They remind the living of impermanence. Rule is memory carried forward painfully. Visions strike like lightning through the soul. Hunts, wars, betrayals burn briefly. No reign ends without blood. No crown rests without cost. A distant roar fractures sacred calm. Defiance rises from forgotten loyalties. Not all accept ordained succession. Power invites resistance as surely as worship. Corruption reveals itself through twisted symbols. False strength feeds on resentment. Red sigils challenge turquoise law. Balance prepares for violent correction. The new king stands unbroken. Spirits gather behind rightful resolve. Fear bends before ancestral unity. The land chooses its defender clearly. Battle erupts where ritual once ruled. Claws and spirits tear sacred dust. Neither side fights for peace. They fight for definition of order. The king strikes with inherited will. Ancient symbols blaze upon his form. Every blow carries generations. Strength becomes memory made violent. Corrupted forces answer with desperation. Red spirits crawl from broken earth. Darkness mimics sacred power. Imitation always collapses eventually. Turquoise winds shape guardians from belief. Spirit lions charge without fear. Unity answers corruption decisively. Balance advances with solemn force. The plateau becomes a living storm. Power collides without mercy. Victory is never clean. Survival writes the next chapter. The new king is struck backward violently. The earth claws at his retreating body. Turquoise spirits shield his breath from extinction. Fate pauses, refusing to close the book yet. From the shadows, the fallen elder rises. Age bends his body, not his purpose. Ancestors surround him in quiet command. Even endings may still serve balance. Each step drains the old king's remaining fire. Turquoise prints mark his sacrifice upon stone. Life pours back into the land. Legacy walks toward its final meaning. The corrupted leader summons final destruction. Red energy spirals toward inevitable ruin. The elder charges with ancient courage. One last roar defies death itself. The collision shakes memory and stone. When dust clears, the elder has fallen. The threat stands weakened, exposed. Sacrifice opens the final path forward. The new king rises through grief and fury. Ancestral power surges within his veins. He strikes with clarity, not hatred. Justice moves without hesitation now. The rogue claws desperately at fading strength. Corruption fractures under its own weight. False symbols shatter like dry bone. Power stolen never survives truth. A final gift flows from the fallen elder. Spirit joins spirit across generations. The new king accepts the burden fully. Strength and sorrow become one force. With decisive will, the king charges forward. Turquoise fire consumes corrupted flesh. The false ruler collapses into dust. Balance reclaims its rightful place. The battlefield exhales at last. Spirits dissolve into gentle wind. Silence replaces thunder and rage. Victory feels heavy, never sweet. The king kneels beside his predecessor. Honor flows without spoken words. Gratitude binds past and future. Kings bow before sacrifice, always. The elder's breath fades peacefully. Spirit rises to join eternal guardians. The land glows with acceptance. Death returns power to the cycle. The new king surveys a quiet kingdom. No cheers answer his presence. Only responsibility remains. Rule begins where loneliness settles. As sunset burns clay and turquoise sky, the king roars once, measured and solemn. Not conquest, but continuity is declared. The cycle acknowledges another keeper. Night crowns the sacred throne in starlight. The king sits watchful, aware of time. One day, he too will fall. Power never ends, only changes hands.